Ciao everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, this weekend it's Julia's 40th birthday and Lorenzo's having a wonderful party for her up in Niagara on the lake. And one of the cookies that I will be preparing is Pizzicati con ricotta. Delicious, really simple to prepare. Now let's get started. We're going to start with the outer layer of the cookie. You're going to need half a cup of butter at room temperature. Just going to fluff up the butter a little bit. To the butter, I'm going to add half a cup of granulated sugar. 1 tablespoon of vanilla sugar. Before I add the eggs, I'm just going to do a very quick scrape down. 2 large eggs at room temperature. I'm going to add 1 at a time. And 2. An additional scrape down. The wet ingredients is ready. Now we can start with the dry ingredients. In this bowl, there's 2 3/4 cups of 00 flour. I'm just going to aerate it a little bit. To the flour, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. It's very important to give your dry ingredients a good mix, and now we're ready to add it to the wet ingredients. I'm going to just add 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay, I'm just going to do a little scrape down just to make sure everything is incorporated properly. I'm going to divide this wonderful dough into 2 portions. I'm going to wrap them up with plastic wrap and 2 in the refrigerator for 1 hour. So we're going to start with the filling. I'm going to place 3/4 cup of ricotta cheese. Now I left this ricotta out for 3 hours because you want it dry. The ricotta, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar and the zest of 1 lemon. The final ingredient, 1 tablespoon of 00 flour. To give this a really good mix, I want it mixed thoroughly. Now you don't have to do this, but I really like doing this recipe with a pastry bag, and it's a disposable pastry bag. Okay, and I'm just going to fix it properly and twist it, close it, and in the refrigerator. We're ready to assemble our cookies. Now you need to preheat your oven to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. My dough is ready. I placed 00 flour here as bench flour, and I'm just going to roll it out as thin as possible. You're going to need a 3-inch cookie cutter for this recipe. Now all I'm going to do is just cut out the base of the cookie. It's 1 tablespoon of filling per cookie. Scrambled an egg white, I scrambled it quite well. Now all I'm going to do is just dab one side and the other. One side and the other. Remember I said pizzicati? This is why they're called pizzicati, because in Italian, pizzicati means pinch. And that's all we're going to do is just pinch them together. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of egg wash on the outside. You can add a little bit of sanding sugar if you like, but I'm just going to leave them like this. I'm going to be baking these in my preheated oven for 13 to 15 minutes. I will watch them. I'm going to start with the second batch now. I absolutely love Julia. She's a beautiful girl. Lorenzo, I think, realizes just how lucky he is. Such a polite, kind, always happy, and no matter what I do for her, the slightest little thing that I do for her, the next day I receive a bouquet of flowers and the most beautiful thank you note you can imagine. So that's why I'm baking, Lorenzo, so that you know I'm baking for her because I want my bouquet of flowers and beautiful thank you card. Just kidding. My pizzicati con ricotta turned out fantastic, and I'm going to say it if you can only smell my kitchen. My pizzicati con ricotta turned out fantastic. I think Julia is going to love them on her birthday. I have 4 more batches to prepare. See how simple it was? I'm going to taste one for you. I dredged my pizzicati con ricotta in icing sugar. That's an option you have if you like. So good. They really are. They're so good. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And it's Katerina from My Home to Yours. Don't forget to hit your like button. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel. Ciao.